Passenger vessels play an essential role in global transport and tourism. Their primary purpose is to move people safely and efficiently across seas, rivers, and coastal areas. Passenger vessels include ferries, which link communities and provide daily commuting across short distances, cruise ships, which combine leisure and travel with hotel-style services, and liners, historically used for long international voyages. Safety is a major focus. Lifeboats, life jackets, and strict international regulations like SOLAS, the Safety of Life at Sea Convention, govern their operations. Passenger comfort is also important, with facilities ranging from seating lounges on ferries to entertainment and dining on cruises. These vessels connect regions, support tourism, and in many parts of the world, they are vital lifelines where road or air connections are limited. In summary, passenger vessels exist to transport people, ensure their safety, and in many cases provide enjoyable travel experiences. Offshore support vessels, often called OSVs, are the backbone of offshore energy operations. Their main purpose is to assist oil, gas, and increasingly offshore wind installations. They come in many specialized forms. Platform supply vessels deliver equipment, fuel, food, and spare parts to offshore platforms. Anchor handling tugs position drilling rigs and lay anchors. Standby and emergency vessels provide safety cover, firefighting, and oil spill response. Crew transfer vessels transport personnel safely to and from offshore sites. Without OSVs, platforms couldn't operate effectively. They rely on a constant flow of supplies, workers, and emergency readiness. In summary, offshore support vessels exist to maintain, supply, and safeguard offshore industries, ensuring energy production at sea remains reliable and safe. Fishing vessels are designed for one key purpose: catching and sometimes processing fish and seafood. There are many types. Trawlers drag nets through the water or seabed. Longliners use baited hooks to catch species like tuna. Purse seiners encircle schools of fish with a net. Factory ships not only catch but also process and freeze fish at sea. Their purpose goes beyond catching. It's about ensuring seafood is delivered fresh and in commercial quantities to markets worldwide. Some vessels are highly specialized for certain waters or fish species. Fishing vessels are also subject to strict regulations to prevent overfishing and protect marine ecosystems. In summary, fishing vessels ensure the global seafood supply chain, ranging from local small-scale boats to massive industrial operations. Tugs and workboats are among the most versatile vessels at sea. The main purpose of tugboats is to maneuver larger ships, such as tankers and container vessels, when they enter or leave harbors. They have powerful engines that allow them to push or tow ships safely, especially in confined waters or during emergencies. Workboats cover a broader category. They include dredgers that keep shipping channels clear, survey vessels that map seabeds, and utility boats used for towing, laying buoys, or supporting construction. Both tugboats and workboats are vital for port operations and coastal industries. Without them, larger vessels could not dock safely, and critical marine infrastructure would not function smoothly. In short, tugs provide control and safety for large ships, while workboats handle specialized jobs that keep maritime activities running efficiently. Container vessels form the backbone of global trade. Their trade routes are carefully structured and highly efficient. The most important routes are Asia-Europe, linking manufacturing hubs in China, Korea, and Southeast Asia with European markets via the Suez Canal. Trans-Pacific, connecting Asia with the west coast of the United States and Canada. Transatlantic, between Europe and North America. These vessels usually operate on fixed schedules like buses of the sea, stopping at major hub ports such as Singapore, Rotterdam, and Los Angeles, where containers are transferred to feeder ships. The routes are chosen for efficiency, fuel savings, and access to global markets. Container shipping ensures fast, reliable, and standardized movement of goods worldwide. In summary, container vessel trade routes are global highways of commerce, linking production centers to consumers. General cargo vessels transport a wide variety of goods that cannot easily be containerized. This includes machinery, steel, timber, vehicles, and even project cargo like wind turbine blades. Unlike container vessels, general cargo ships often follow flexible routes based on demand. They serve smaller ports and regions that may not have container infrastructure. Trading patterns are truly global, carrying raw materials from developing regions to industrial nations, delivering manufactured goods or heavy equipment where needed. providing crucial service to island nations or remote economies. They are the versatile traders of the sea, often going where other ships do not. In summary, general cargo vessels follow demand-driven routes, connecting global supply chains with flexibility and adaptability. Oil tankers are vital for transporting crude oil and refined petroleum products. Their routes follow the flow of energy from producing to consuming regions. Key routes include, from the Middle East, particularly the Persian Gulf, through the Strait of Hormuz, supplying Asia, Europe, and North America, from West Africa to Europe and the U.S. from South America, notably Venezuela and Brazil, to global markets. They pass strategic choke points, the Strait of Hormuz, the Suez Canal, and the Strait of Malacca. Oil tankers operate in two main categories: crude carriers that move unrefined oil to refineries, and product tankers that carry refined fuels like diesel and petrol. In summary, oil tanker routes follow global energy demand, linking oil-rich regions with industrial and consumer markets worldwide. Gas carriers transport liquefied gases such as LNG, liquefied natural gas, and LPG, liquefied petroleum gas. Their trading patterns have grown rapidly due to rising global demand for cleaner energy. Key routes include LNG exports from Qatar, Australia, and the United States to energy-hungry markets in Japan, South Korea, China, and Europe. LPG shipments from the U.S. Gulf to Asia and Latin markets in Japan, South Korea, China, and Europe. LPG shipments from the U.S. Gulf to Asia and Latin America. Because LNG must be transported at very low temperatures, these vessels are highly specialized, featuring insulated spherical or membrane tanks. Routes are shaped by long-term supply contracts, ensuring stable delivery of energy. Gas carriers are increasingly important as countries shift from coal and oil to cleaner fuel sources. In summary, gas carriers provide critical energy links, moving natural gas and petroleum gas across continents to meet global demand.